Hello, my fashion lovers, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new fashion video. So, welcome to part two of my behind the scenes fashion review. If you've not seen my part one, be sure to check that out on my channel. I posted that yesterday. But in today's video, let's see some of the other looks we were unable to cover in my previous video. So starting very strongly, we have one of the cast members of the film, Tobi Bakare. She had on this assemblage curated by the Angelic Touch, and the assemblage included this silk two-piece layered with a floral coat, and he styled the look with a pair of suede loafers and completed the look with dainty jewelry and a pair of dark shades. So I think this assemblage looked very archaic. The entire assemblage felt very archaic and vintagey. And I kind of appreciate the fact that he did not give us something very predictable, the regular suit situation. But I wish he had gone for something that looked more flattering on him. From the structure down to the print, the entire thing did not look flattering on him. And if I'm to rate this one, I would rate this a solid 5. Next, we have Uch Montana serving lady in red in this pleated floor-length dress, courtesy of Tinooks, and was styled by Damola. The look was embroidered with beads and appliques that made the look dazzle, and she styled the look with few gold jewelry and completed the look with a slick ponytail. And I enjoyed this look. She looked so incredibly good hair and very statuesque hair. I love the pleats and also love the accessorizing of the look. And I love the choice of color as well. The fact she went for red made so much sense and reflected the theme so well because the theme was bloom elegance, and one color that's associated with a flower very often would have to be red because red roses are like so popular, and her going for red just made so much sense here. And the entire look was well assembled, well curated. So if I'm to rate this, I would rate this a solid 9. Next, we have Liquorose serving us Rahul Mishra Realness. I believe this was inspired by the look we saw on Cardi B by Rahul Mishra during Paris Couture Fashion Week. And I feel she did quite an amazing job with recreating this look. I love the way the entire thing was crafted so meticulously and so intricately. But I feel an actual floor length dress would have carried this framed stuff better or just balanced the look better. And I feel a different pair of heels would have balanced the look better as well. Probably a pair of strappy heels in a different color would have balanced the entire look better. But overall, she still looked very beautiful and very avant-garde. And if I'm to rate this, I would rate this a solid 8. Next, we have Vidiaen serving us Conti Barbie in this whimsical floor-length dress. The dress featured an asymmetrical neckline and a flamboyant skirt, and she paired the dress with a pair of see-through tights, alongside a pair of pink sparkly stilettos and an andiamo clutch, and completed the look with a matching jewelry set and this beautiful blonde bob. So I enjoyed how whimsical the entire thing looked. I love the choice of color on her, and I also love the cutout situation at the bodice of the dress. But if there's certain things I would change here, would have to include the neck piece. I feel this look did not need a neck piece. The neckline did not give room for a neck piece. I feel the neck piece was very unnecessary. And if she wanted to introduce sparkle to the look, I feel she could have gone for a fun Judith Leber clutch, a sparkly Judith Leber clutch that would have complemented the whimsical vibe of the dress. That would have been way better. And I'm not quite sure we needed those tights. I think the dress would have been prettier without the tights. But overall, she still looked very beautiful, even though the look was not properly styled. It's still a beautiful look. And if I'm to rate this, I would rate this a 7.5. Next, we have Nollywood actor Timini Egbuson in this assemblage by T.I. Nathan. So I believe this was a look he wore for his birthday earlier this year, which I was completely obsessed with. And I love to see celebrities repeat their major looks because I feel some looks are just too good to be worn once. So to see him wear this again was a very exciting thing. But I really hate the fact that he did not give us the pearls this time around because I feel the pearls were the main character. The pearls were the statements. The pearls made the entire thing very high fashion, very Chanel like, very classy. And going without the pearls just made the entire thing feel very empty. I feel the look lacked the opulence we got the first time he served us this look. Getting it without the pearls now felt a bit basic or a bit boring. Did not feel as exciting. And I also feel this look lacked essence of the theme. It's not giving me the whole bloom elegance. It's an elegant attire, but it's not very much on theme in my opinion. So if I'm to rate the entire look, I would rate this a solid 6. Next, we have Chimezie Imo, keeping things very clean in this contemporary attire. So the assemblage played with soft shades like white and baby blue, and also introduced the black for a bit of contrast. And I enjoyed the way the black rose detail at the neckline was like a major contrasting thing here, but still tied well with the beautiful floral motif on the shirts and introduced essence of the theme to the entire ensemble. I enjoyed the entirety of this look. The entire thing was so clean and the entire fit was so immaculate. You can tell this look was made to measure, and he completely bodied this look and slayed this look to the heavens. It's a solid 8 for me. Next, we have V, keeping things very classy in this gorgeous assemblage by the Ave brand. So she had on this beautiful floor-length dress in this rich burgundy shade, and the look was splattered with floral details and crosseted at the waistline, and was also beautifully ruffled, which gave the look a visually appealing texture. She styled the look with a pair of strappy heels alongside a delicate jewelry set, and completed the look with a slick bun. So I enjoyed how classy she looked here and this sort of romantic vintage aesthetic she was exuding here. The entire look was super clean and so chic, and I enjoyed the entirety of the look from the color to the texture to the accessorizing to the glam. Every single thing was done in a very demure way. If I'm to rate this look, I would rate this a solid 8. Next, we have Mercy AK in this fully bejeweled dress by Pearl's Bridals and was styled by her go to stylist, Macklin Scout. So the entire look was fully embroidered with crystals and beads, and she completed the look with a veil for a very theatrical vibe. And honestly, I kind of enjoyed the look without the veil. I enjoyed the beautiful patterns in which the look was beaded. I think that was very visually appealing. And opting for the veil kind of concealed the beautiful patterns of the dress. I wish I had gone for a more abbreviated veil to avoid concealing the beauty of the dress. Let's say the veil stopped around her neck. I think that would have been more appealing, or her clavicle rather. I wish the veil stopped around her clavicle. That would have been more appropriate for this dress. That way we can fully get to appreciate the beauty of the dress and still get the veil to elevate the look. But overall, it's still a very beautiful ensemble. And if I'm to rate the entire thing, I would rate this a 7.5. Next, we have Destiny Etiko in this catastrophe by Prudential Atelier, and the look was styled by P. Aries. So she had on this mini ball gown that was adorned with multicolored 3D floral details and branches, and she styled the look with floral accessories that complemented the disaster. And honestly, I feel she looked so diabolical here. The stylist did her dirty with the choice of accessories, and the designer even did her worse with the dress. I don't like this dress. I feel the nude fabric was a horrible base for the whole multicolored floral situation. And the floral details as well were not even pretty, honestly. The entire thing was very ugly to me. It felt like a bad decoration. The only thing I would say was a bit good here would have to be the glam. She looked beautiful. Her face card looked lethal here. So I like the makeup and the hairstyle. But aside the makeup and the hair, the dress itself did not look pretty at all. I did not like any single part of this dress. Even the accessories looked equally bad. And if I'm to rate the entire thing, I would rate this a solid 3. Next, we have famous content creator Purple Speedy in a quite similar assemblage, but hers was styled way better or executed way better in comparison to Destiny's look, which is a bit interesting because she worked with a less popular stylist who is likely going to be less expensive, but he did a way better job for her. I like the way they tailored her own dress from the structure down to the placement of the floral details down to the color scheme, and I also kind of like the accessories as well. The way the accessories somehow contrasted the dress. They were not trying so hard to ensure every single thing was shaped like a flower because that would have been so ridiculous. I like the kind of contrast they provided with the accessories, and the ponytail clearly complemented the look. If there's something I would change here, it would have to be the clutch. I feel a prettier clutch would have worked better for this look, but it's still a beautiful look overall. And if I'm to rate this, I would rate this a solid 7. Next, we have co-content creator Ashmozi in this white floor-length dress that was richly embroidered at the bodies and was adorned with this dense ruffle detail at the top part of the dress. And the bodies flowed into this floor-length skirt that was adorned with floral details with branches. And she completed the look with a pixie cut and a tiara. So, firstly, I'm not a fan of the floral details going on at the skirts. I feel the floral details were not very appealing. And aside the floral details, I'm not a fan of the choice of color. I feel a different color, a more vibrant color would have been more appealing and reflected the theme better. So if I'm to rate this look, I would rate this look a solid 6. Next, we have Scarlet Gomez serving us extravaganza in Final Luce Couture. So she had on this dramatic mermaid number that was tailored with a luxurious burgundy velvet fabric and was adorned with this dramatic detail at the top part of the dress. And she completed the look with a pixie cut and dainty jewelry to help balance the dramatic look. So honestly, I feel this look was not properly executed. It felt like they did not even think of what they were going to do. They just wanted drama and just did anything. And honestly, it does not make sense to me. I wish it had a more defined structure and not just a bunch of fabrics that we had gathered together to create drama. The entire thing lacked proper structure, proper execution, and just felt very comical. So if I'm to rate this one, I would rate this one a solid 4. So we've come to an end of today's video, and these were some of the interesting looks we got at the premiere of Behind the Scenes. I'll be posting part 3 tomorrow. That's going to be the final part, and I'll be naming the best dressed and worst dressed in my part 3, so be sure to stay tuned. I would like to know your thoughts in the comments. Who is your own best dress currently and your own worst dress currently? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up to help the algorithm push it to more audience. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, a big welcome back. Thank you for always sticking with me. Bye for now and see you in my next video. Over.